October 2020. The U.S. government deals a devastating blow. A full-scale ban on Huawei, no American chips, no foreign chips made with American tools. The goal was crystal clear: sever Huawei from the advanced technology it absolutely needed to survive. Analysts everywhere predicted the end. Huawei's smartphone business, once number one in the world, was practically being written off. A corporate obituary in the making. But they were wrong. This wasn't an ending. It was a detonation. And the shockwave from that blast is still reshaping the entire global tech landscape today. The U.S. ban didn't destroy China's chip ambitions. In a strange twist of fate, it actually created a chip giant. This is a story of cause and very concrete effect. The immense pressure on one company, Huawei, became the unexpected catalyst for an entire nation's supply chain revolution. The alarm bells in China were deafening. The thinking was, if a titan like Huawei could be cut off so easily, then any Chinese tech company could be next. That message was received loud and clear in Beijing, and the response was swift and monumental. A national project was launched. The mandate was simple but incredibly ambitious. We will build our own. Everything from the raw sand to the finished chip. Billions upon billions of dollars in state-backed funding began to flood into SMIC, China's top chipmaker. Their mission? Achieve what the world thought was impossible. Build advanced chips without access to the world's most advanced tools. They became the tip of the spear in this technological counteroffensive. And with Huawei acting as their anchor tenant, a massive, guaranteed customer desperate for their products, SMIC had both the capital and the political mandate to push the boundaries of what was possible. They raced to produce 7-nanometer chips, a technological feat the West believed they were still years away from achieving. And this wasn't just about SMIC. The entire domestic ecosystem ignited. Suddenly, companies you might not have heard of, like SME, were racing to develop their own domestic lithography machines, the most complex and crucial tool in chip-making. Nora Technology Group accelerated the development of advanced etcher tools. A whole new class of national champions began to emerge, specializing in everything from chip design software to the highly specialized chemicals and materials required. The government's Little Giants program funneled capital into hundreds of these specialized suppliers, nurturing a homegrown support network. The ban, ironically, created a protected market. It was a giant, real-world testing ground with a built-in, guaranteed customer base that was desperate for any viable alternative to foreign tech. Failure was simply not an option. The entire domestic supply chain had to learn to talk to each other, to integrate their technologies, and to innovate at a breakneck pace. Almost overnight, the U.S. ban gave Chinese chipmakers their single most valuable asset: a massive, protected, and highly motivated market. The United States tried to create a technological desert. Instead, it accidentally built a greenhouse. The intense pressure forced a consolidation of national effort. It created a singular clarity of purpose, and it unleashed an avalanche of capital that simply didn't exist before 2020. Huawei was the patient zero in this experiment. SMIC was the primary engine of the response, but the result was something far bigger: a systemic transformation of China's entire tech industry. A Chinese chip giant wasn't born out of easy success or gradual evolution. It was forged in the fire of sanctions. In the end, the U.S. ban might just have been the best thing that ever happened to China's dream of semiconductor independence. It was the accident that built an industry. Thanks for watching. For D. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the tech world. See you in the next one.